Okay, guys, welcome back. You'll remember in the last video, part 4, we were in Marathon. In this video, we come out, we stay on the back side and start working our way north. It was pretty interesting. Check it out. Okay, guys, one of the first things I want to mention to you about running up the inside up through the keys is how shallow it is. You must watch your markers and stay within them. Coming up here, you're going to see some markers. They're out in the middle of the water, and it gets very shallow out of those markers. So if you're running up the inside of the keys for protection, just pay attention to those markers so you don't run aground. We were going to leave Boot Key Harbor and start working up the inside, okay, staying fairly close to shore because we had an onshore wind, and out here it was building up, but it was pretty good as you saw in here. We were going to work up about 25 miles to this spot called Long Key, and I looked at it on the map and read about it, and it looked like it had very good protection from the wind. As I said, it's coming in from the southeast. The problem was, and I did read this, is it had a hard bottom, a lot of rocks, and that was true. I came in here and dropped my anchor over here near the edge and laid down to take a power nap. Before I knew it, I was about out here in the middle dragging. So I decided I needed to move. So I came out and worked my way up right across the bridge. Wasn't very far, as I remember, about 3 miles. And because I didn't know, but I came in right here. And this is where we pick up, right in this little area in this key. Very, very good place to anchor.
Well, guys, I'm not moving today. I'm in a beautiful site. I'm actually right beside number 1. We'll turn the camera, eventually get to it. But this little spot right here, a little secret I found, there's an island over there. It's uninhabited. It's mostly a mangrove island, meaning the roots are in the ground. There's no actual dirt, but there's a dock and I can walk the puppies. So that's freaking wonderful. But look at this water today. That right there is the power lines that follow number 1, or the overseas highway. And that is the overseas highway there. You might see a bridge way down there, but the wind's blowing about 15 miles an hour, and I'm on the inland side, so it just feels good. But it's not. I'm not obviously got any waves over here. I'm not even moving today. I'm just working on the computer, trying to get a video out. And yeah, these are the days you love being in the Florida Keys. They got this little kayak school right over here. Yesterday they were on paddle boards. Now it's all mostly kayaks today, probably because it's too windy. Bunch of them.
So, guys, having new to me puppies, one of the things I'm doing on this trip is I'm looking at it from the angle of where you walk the dogs. So for those of you that may have dogs while you're out on your trip, hopefully I can show you some spots, and there's one coming up, which is on that island I told you about.
I think I just found a cool little spot to walk the puppies. A little dock. This is called Veterans Key. It's nothing on it, but someone's put a dock there, and yeah, it's pretty cool. See if I can dock on it. surprised this is here, to be honest with you. Great place to walk puppies though, my goodness. Easy for them. They go to buddy gear. I love this spot, and I was wondering where I was going to be able to walk them. So I didn't see anything. I seen this island, it looked like there was sand on the edge, but there's not. And then here's that dock. I was already thinking about pulling up into the mangroves or beside them. This is wonderful. I want to walk the puppies, no problem. This is where I'm going to probably stay for a couple of days.
So I did end up staying here a couple of days because I had this spot. It is a challenge when you have dogs finding places to walk them. So if you ever in this area, this Veteran Key is a great place. The dock is pretty sturdy. I know it looks kind of rickety, but it's pretty sturdy. And the cool thing is it's about 8 foot of water right up against the mangrove. So even a bigger boat could slide up in there.
Sure why that did. Nice.
Walking the puppies, I came back over to where the power lines were, and I noticed a tarpon rolling. And I have seen this in the Keys along this power line many times, and I didn't have the camera on and should have, but right out there where the water is disturbed, I got hooked up on a tarpon. He quickly shook me off, and of course I turned the camera on and I threw a whopper plopper back out there, which is what you see me pulling there, but I didn't get another one on camera. I did, however, catch a tarpon on my hand, and if y'all stick around in a little bit, you'll see that. So if you notice off in the distance, it was sun was getting ready to set. Check out this sunset I have. This is some of the times when you're on the Keys, you got to stop and enjoy, and boy, did I enjoy it.
And when I pulled up, all these bait fish were jumping. See, there's one there. And they were literally jumping everywhere. They were literally bouncing into the boat. I wished I'd have got it. See them? Wished I'd have got that. That was crazy. There was hundreds of them jumping. See them? But I guess the movement of the boat scared them. Wow, it was crazy.
So guys, I ended up staying there the next day, and then this is the following day. There wasn't much video to be had on that day. I'll be honest. I was resting and working on the computer. But I worked my way up to Marathon, and while up there, we went over to Robbie's, which is a real cool place in the Florida Keys. And I want to show you that video that I made in case y'all missed it. Check it out.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Good Time Adventures. Today we're at one of my favorite stops in the Florida Keys, Robbie's Marina in Isla Mirada. If you've never been here, you're in for a treat, and so are the tarpon. Robbie's is famous for its hungry tarpon. These big guys hang out right by the docks, waiting for tourists like us to toss them a snack. It's part petting zoo and part adrenaline rush, trust me. You buy a bucket of bait fish for like $5 and then go down to the docks and see how brave you are. Wait till you see the monster that ends up grabbing me. Some of these tarpon can grow over to 6 feet long and weigh up to a couple 100 pounds.
That's a monster. Oh!
Whoa, did you see that? That's a Florida Keys experience you don't forget.
Look at that.
Guys, don't be scared to try this. Don't miss this experience. Even the girls do it.
He jumped up right away.
Hold it. Just close your eyes. Close your eyes.
Whoa.
They hit hard.
They do. They do have teeth, but they're not like real big.
A lot of people ask, does it hurt? It doesn't really hurt, but their mouths are kind of sharp inside, and it will leave a mark. All right, guys, the video on the next one is I'm going to show you the mangroves, which is what I'll show you a little bit here, just some video. But it'll combine my time in Islamorada and Marathon, which was really the bulk of the Florida Keys. Y'all can check this out, but come on back next time. Let you see what's up under them mangroves up there.